For today's presentation, I am serving with this ham. Okay, I'm not talking about food, but yes, it is also my favorite. Anyway, that's just a representation of my advocacy for today. Ham stands for heed, accept, and move. Heed to what? Accept what? And move for what? I know, for the last few decades, the world is facing a lot of difficult problems that remain unsolved until now, like how difficult it is to solve mathematics. Just kidding. The problems I'm talking about is much more difficult than in any math problems. Poverty, inequality, social injustice, politicians, and a lot more problems. And for today, I'm going to tackle one of the major problems of our Earth, climate change. What is climate change? According to you, Matter, climate change is a global phenomenon of climate transformation characterized by the changes in the usual climate of the planet. It includes temperature, precipitation, and wind, which are mainly caused by human activities. Does it sound simple to you guys? Maybe your answer is yes. But the truth is, climate change is very alarming. It makes our Earth open for so many threats. Climate change is slowly killing our planet. If that's the case, then whose fault is this? Can we still do something to solve this problem? How can we stop the climate change? Okay, chapter 1, I have a story to tell. There's a blue planet that was very healthy not until the scientists discovered the poison that will kill this planet. And this poison is none other than climate change. Climate change has been already here since early 19th, and yet look what are we doing. It just gets worse as years pass, when in fact the rapid increase of warming of our Earth is mainly because of us. Due to our activities, the greenhouse gases are increasing, and the first major cause of climate change is burning fossil fuels like coal, oil, and gas, which produces nitrous oxide and carbon dioxide. And of course, the second major cause of climate change is deforestation. Cutting down or destroying our forests means losing the beneficial effect they have. And the carbon dioxide stored in trees are also released into the atmosphere, which means it is also adding up the greenhouse gases that we already have. And there is also other human activities like using fertilizer, which produces nitrous oxide, livestock production, the major methane emitters, and of course, overpopulation is also included. Overpopulation increases the never-ending needs of the people, which means we have to produce more, we have to consume more for the people. However, there is also natural causes of climate change like sun's intensity, volcanic eruption, natural emissions of greenhouse gases, but the rapid warming of our Earth these past few decades is mainly because of us. We humans are the main contributor of this global problem. And just in case you are wondering on what is the connection of greenhouse gases to climate change, well, a high concentration of greenhouse gases increase the greenhouse effect. And greenhouse gases includes methane, carbon dioxide, chlorofluorocarbon gas, and nitrous oxide. Those are the greenhouse gases. And to sustain life on Earth, we need to absorb sun's heat. We need to absorb sun's energy. But the problem is we are releasing too much greenhouse gases, preventing the heat released from Earth radiate back into space. Greenhouse effects traps those heat, increasing the warming of the planet. And do you know that the increasing temperature of our planet is very evident? The 2-degree increase in our planet since pre-industrial age is very significant. It contains a very significant meaning to us. Do you know that 2019 is the second warmest year on record? And that's a very bad news, guys, because it only means that the intensity of climate change is getting stronger. The sea levels are rising and oceans are becoming warmer. Glaciers are declining, ice is melting, animals, wildlife, and habitats are affected. Some places are also suffering from severe drought, while some areas are experiencing massive rainfall and storm. And climate change will continue transforming our ecosystem. Next time, there will be extinctions of animals, the increasing wildfires, and extreme weathers like storms, flood, heat waves, and droughts will be most likely to occur, and humans will be will be the one to get suffered most. Humans are too vulnerable for this. If we don't do something now, there will be more effects like scarcity of food and freshwater supplies, different diseases will spread, a higher risk for our health and loss of lives, and the air we breathe, the water we drink, and the land you step on will be ruined if this will continue. If that's the case, what are we gonna do then? First, let's not wait and depend on government solutions. We can do something to solve this problem. First, use renewable sources like wind energy and solar energy. Be a wise and responsible consumer and producer. Recycle and reduce your carbon footprint. And the most effective one is plant trees. It helps in absorbing the carbon dioxide. Join an organization that has the same goal. And impose your knowledge on other people so you can encourage them to join this fight. Those are just some things that we could do to help this planet. And now, are you enlightened that climate change is already coming, getting closer to us? And humans are the main contributor of this. We have to do something. We need to do something, or else a lot of damage will come after us. Right now is the best way to do one action. Today is the best way. But I know we are too busy from a lot of things like social and personal problems. We put climate change as our last priority. And the truth is we can no longer stop climate change, but we can do something to mitigate the effects. Our earth needs saving too. She's been crying for so long. She's been hurting for so long. We have to do something now. And today is a new chapter. Let's have this Heed means pay attention. Look and observe to your surrounding. Pay attention to our word. Accept that this is urgent. Accept that you are responsible for this. Move. Take an action. Do something. Heed, accept, and move. Heed, accept, and move to change the ending.